And they out-rebounded Boston by 5, so they got off 2 more shots as Howell.
Because the way Burks has been playing, you expected him to be the guy coming off the rotation, off the bench for Brett Brown. Howell in instead.
The only thing I could think of is with all those turnovers, Howell being sure-handed, maybe that's the reasoning.
Well, one of the things that Brown has talked about at length is how he was not happy with passing into. That was one of the reasons why we're seeing Howell here.
All right, Serena, good insight. We thank you for that. By the way, Enes Kanter, just his 2nd three-pointer of the year. Joel.
And yet somehow, because of the turnovers, you're unable to seal the win.
Leading early on by 14. Now it's a 1-possession game.
Well, and he's 4 or 5 from long range, Mark. And it shows you how the game is in reverse now. It's kind of inverted. You play it outside in instead of inside out. What this does now for Tatum is it later sets up his drives because you got to get out there and play him. He's 4 or 5.
Meantime, Embiid, who took 15 shots in game 1, has taken 10 already.
Unable to connect.
Harris meeting up with Kanter. Cool. A college basketball at Pitt. Like a long time abroad, being hounded here by Neto. The setup of Kanter. Tobias Harris, an opportunity.
Take that to the cup. You drop step. Don't just flick it up there. Get to the glass.
He was posting the 6'6" rookie out of Indiana, Romeo Langford, who had a cameo in game 1. Wanamaker all the way to the Celtics, leading by a point after the Sixers had a 14-point cushion, and that's the run for them here in the last 2 and change.
In this quarter, the Celtics have gotten to the rim a lot more of a jump shooting team in that first quarter. Not so here.
Tatum again, it is for 3, and here are the Sixers now out of the timeout. Embiid against Kanter. Thibault trying to.
Ooh, thank God! I thought he was coming at me. Instead, he shot it with a fadeaway.
Embiid forced to give it up. Alec Burks just into the game, missing on his first touch. On the floor for the first time. Still waiting to hear from him. Suddenly the Sixers shooting below 50%.
Tatum right now is everything on offense.
Yeah, you bet. That Celtics got 16 offensive rebounds in game 1, the most allowed by the Sixers in a game this year.
No offense to the other 4 dudes out on the floor, but it's Tatum and the also-rans. I mean, their situation, but you have to be aggressive. Go after him.
Embiid. Did he walk?
That angle. Celtics sure thought he walked, but I like the idea. The pump fake and step through.
Sixers needed that hoop. Thibault trying to deal with Tatum again. The stripe in the 4th quarter. Now the Celtic lead at 5. Alec Burks an opportunity. 3 minutes to go in game 1. Embiid again. Well, at least he's players, and maybe he's saving them for the 4th quarter.
Well, and he's figuring these guys can at the very least defend, and now they're making shots.
Regular season. And that's the run for the Celtics. Remember, the Sixers were up 14 early on. Embiid trying to carve out space. Meantime, a Richardson.
Josh has been heard from, obviously coming in off the bench. Not wasting time there. Good look.
Richardson, 3 threes in game 1. Of this game, Marcus Smart.
Nice pass fake to get Joel to bite. That allowed him enough space to get that shot off.
Minutes.
Kemba hesitant. You don't see that often.
Oh, no. He'll get his. There it is. It's for 3. His own miss, and he lays in 2. Another offensive exchange
offensively, but the loose ball rebound comes right to him. He's able to salvage something out of nothing.
Richardson against the taller Kanter. And it's 1 and done for the Sixers, who again led this game by 14 in the first. They're Smart for 3. The air ball taken by Kanter, and Embiid sweeps it away. A 23-point turnaround so far in this one. Embiid, and that's Romeo Langford, the rookie, thinking about the double, vacates Burks, who can't.
Where the Sixers could have reposted Joel. The shot from Burks, not a bad one, but you kick it out of the post, get it back.
Minute game, see if the Sixers can recover, get their balance, do better here in the final 4 minutes of the second. They are suddenly down 11 for the first time.
Had Josh on the backdoor cut, didn't see him.
Milton stepping back. It's for three, and getting a piece of the rock was the 6'7" rookie Grant Williams. Jalen Milton on the drive. Count have to play here in the second. Milton in charge of Walker, who can go off at any time. You hope that's not
Awfully small down there. Nonetheless, Kemba getting to where he wants to on the floor with a good look, converting.
Walker dealing with a 6'8" Tobias Harris, who has
Kept that dribble low, and you have to when you're going against a guy like Kemba. Able to get somewhere on the floor.
Walker for three. Harris has his miss. It's a 10-point game, under 3 to play second quarter. Harris.
Salty still from losing that dough.
Serena, what can you add?
Well, Marcus Smart was actually asked about that at Celtics practice yesterday, and he said, look, as far as me and Joe, we are two competitors going at it, and I don't expect anything less. He's a great player. We don't.
Now the Sixers playing catch-up. Embiid is a mismatch down low. Jaylen Brown is on him. Now he's surrounded. Smart working over Milton. Nothing doing.
Smart of Shake to not foul him. Make him take those wild shots.
Richardson working it with Embiid and having
Soft touch. Kemba hesitant.
Well, and the Celtics now keeping the Sixers at arm's length.
And you don't see guys make those shots after being hesitant. Kemba just so good, able to stay focused, repeat the same motion.
Richardson's got to get busy here.
Look at the basket.
Got it off, and it. If he possibly can, Jason Tatum. Walker, that was for three, and I said it. He can warm up in a hurry. An all-star the last 4 years.
Sixer fans will remember he's had past success against our team. 60 in a Charlotte Hornets uniform just a couple of years back.
Averaged 37 that season. Embiid rolling in, he has gone 20 of 24 minutes in this first half. Sixers would have to they'd have to rush here to get a 2-for-1. We have about 7 seconds now separating the clocks. Neither team with a foul to give as we close the first half. Richardson again, and he's fouled. Sixers do manage to get it to 7 after trailing by as many as 13. The shot clock is unplugged. Walker trying to draw the contact.